Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone. Welcome to channel Violandra. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the bell of notification because this will motivate me to make more videos. Happy watching. In this video, I would like to focus on persuasive speech. What is persuasive speech? Persuasion is the process of influencing, changing or reinforcing what people think, believe, or do. There are three key goals in persuasive speech. The first one is to win over your listeners. In some cases, your objective may be to convince your audience to adopt your view. In other cases, you may want to spur the audience to take action. The second goal is to know your subject thoroughly. Be knowledgeable and competent with regard to your topic of persuasive speech. Develop as much expertise as possible by doing careful, extensive research. The third goal is to maintain a high standard of ethical behavior. Use supports for your arguments such as examples and visual aids that are accurate and truthful, and don't exaggerate or use half-truths. There are two types of persuasive speeches. The first type is speech to influence thinking. The speech to influence thinking is an effort to convince people to adopt your position on a particular subject. If some listeners agree with your ideas, even before you speak, your job is to reinforce what they already think. The second type of persuasive speech is a speech to motivate action. Like the speech to influence thinking, the speech to motivate action tries to win people over to your way of thinking, but it also attempts one of the most challenging tasks of persuasion. What is that? It is getting people to take action. There are four patterns of organization. The first one is motivated sequence. The second one is problem solution pattern. The third one is statement of reasons pattern. And the fourth one is comparative advantages pattern. When you make your persuasive speech, you can choose one of these patterns of organization. But in this video, I would like to focus on this pattern of organization, motivated sequence. There are 5 steps or elements in this pattern of organization. The first one is attention. We try to grab the audience's attention at the beginning of your introduction. The second element is need. Here, you try to show your audience that there is a serious problem that needs action. The third element in your persuasive speech using the pattern of organization motivated sequence is satisfaction. You try to satisfy the need by presenting a solution and show how your solution works. And the fourth element is visualization. Here, you try to paint a picture of results. Your scenario can be positive when you help listeners visualize the good things that will happen when your solution is put into effect. Or it can be negative when you show them the bad results if your solution is rejected. And the last element in this pattern of organization is action. Here, as the speaker, you request action from the listeners. In this case, the action you want from the listeners should be specific. For example, sign this petition or write your legislators today. Here are their addresses. Or you can volunteer in room 11 this afternoon. This is a sample of outline of persuasive speech. We have introduction, body, and conclusion, like any other types of speech. This is attention. Here we try to grab the listener's attention. I have two main ideas here. The first one, can you imagine that you can be rich from your own home? Mr. Wartono, a decorative plant farmer and businessman from Bogor, can earn 20 million rupiahs by selling his plants, Golden Hope Aglonema. Here, I'm sure that everybody will pay attention on these statements because nobody wants to be poor. Everyone wants to be rich. And everyone would like to know how to earn 20 million rupiahs at a short time. And in the body of your persuasive speech, you have need. Here you describe a problem that needs action. I have a main idea here. In COVID-19 pandemic era, people have to apply social distancing. Staying at home for a long time without doing anything fun can cause boredom. And the next element, we have satisfaction. In this case, we try to satisfy the need by presenting a solution. The solution of the boredom can be enjoyable. We can plant decorative plants, especially aglonema, in our front yard. I have 4 supporting sentences of this main idea. Both domestically and internationally, the market share of decorative plants is growing rapidly. Fans of decorative plants are growing in popularity. Minister of Agriculture Syahrul Yassin Limpo seized this opportunity and persuaded people to make decorative plants a competitive export commodity. In addition, it is easy to care for aglonema. Viverdi Lukman, Director of Fruits and Floriculture, expects that planting decorative plants can provide commercial benefits. And the next part of this pattern of organization, the next element is visualization. Here we help the audience visualize the results of the solution. Yeah. I have here a main idea. Planting aglonema in the front yard is effective in getting rid of our boredom of staying at home for a long time in this pandemic era. And I support this sentence by these 2 sentences. People become happier because they can enjoy the beauty of aglonema they plant. They can also sell the plants with high price, so they are able to overcome their financial problems during the pandemic where many employees are laid off from their jobs. And the last part, the last element of this sequence, motivated sequence, as one of the patterns of organization in the persuasive speech is action. Here we request audience action. It is included in conclusion. Okay, I have 2 main ideas here. Staying at home for a long time during this pandemic era without doing anything fun can cause boredom. The solution is simple. Planting decorative plants, especially aglonema, in our front yard. I challenge all of you to buy pots, soil, and little aglonema plants to be replanted right now. You will love staying at home more than before. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. In the next video, I would like to develop a script of persuasive speech based on the outline we have described. Okay, it's nice to see you in this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.